Welcome into another Otago Bolts Career Mode episode. Today taking on Northern Districts and Central Districts in what will be important games. It hasn't been very good of late. We've just probably let a few games slip that we could have won. Pretty much you guys are here for that really comprehensive performance against Auckland in the final. We lost a thriller to Central Districts. Probably should have won this game. 3-2-3 for 7 they posted with Wales 92 up top. 50 to Will Young. Daryl Mitchell with 58 and Ward cameo towards the end. Bowlers really struggled, but Kitson 3 for 58 and 250 for Bickerton were the highlights in what was a really average performance. 322 for 8 in response. Needed 6 runs off the last over and we got run outs going for the draw. So great effort from Turner. That was his second 100 of the campaign. He's looking like he's got a bit of promise. We've got Phillips in a reasonable touch as well. Snow looked good, 64 off 50. Taylor got 30 off 24 towards the end, but it just wasn't quite enough. And Graves, 4 for 60 there and 2 for 62 for Ward in response. So we let that one slip, and we've just been a wee bit outplayed in these other games. 315 all out for Northern Districts with Graham, 126 for 114. Well supported by Seifert and Williamson. And we brought it back quite well. Kitson was a wee bit expensive, 4 for 74. Jacob Duffy, 3 for 54. Hall, 2 for 59. And Bickerton had another solid day, 1 for 43. In response, 253 all out. It just fell apart, really. Like, we had a really good start with S. Wood getting 61 off 36. Had some good partnerships with Turner and Allen. Snow, 70 off 64. There was a few promising moments there, but just ultimately the run rate got a bit steep and it just was a bit too much for us. 3 for 46 for Williams, 3 for 69 for Henry. There in a game against Canterbury, we gave a few guys a bit of a debut. Brady 2 for 27, Peel 1 for 38. He was on debut in this game. Stuart Peel gets a wee bit of an opportunity. Brady was really good up front. Haywood 3 for 38, 3 for 40 for Kitson, and Henry Nichols carried his bat, and it proved to be quite pivotal because the pitch was overcast. He hung in there. He had really good support from his lower order, and they managed to bat nearly all 50 overs. But 124 for Nichols in challenging conditions. We started off really well. We're 180. We looked like we're going to chase this down easy, but we just got skittled effectively. Sheep 4 for 60, 3 for 60 for Corbin. But yeah, Phillips and Lewis, good starts, and then a big over from Sheep where he got a hat trick effectively. So he got the wicket of Glenn Phillips, Turner, and Allen. Changed the whole game. Taylor tried to bat valiantly just to try and get us close, but in reality we only batted 36.2 hours. I'm really disappointed with that effort. So the tables have turned big time, guys. In the One Day Cup, we are sitting in 4th place, needing probably 2 wins today to get through, to say the least. We've got a couple of challenging games. So we've got obviously the Northern and Central District sides, and we want to go well here, so hopefully we do deliver that. Just in the New Zealand matches here too, guys, we'll showcase the second test. K3 for 120 there. Williams 1 for 95 in the bowling department. Nothing much with the bat to note. Sutherland 34 there. In the previous game, I believe, on that tour, pretty much, yeah, Foxcroft got an 80 odd. It's a pretty comprehensive performance from New Zealand. 4 for Williams. He was definitely good this match. A lot of valuable contributions there. And yeah, 4 for 61 for Williams, 8 wickets for the game. K-Bowl good in that innings as well. But we'll be back with the team, guys. We're going to go with a pretty experienced lineup to try and pick up 2 wins today in this episode. Yeah, so we're going to give a few opportunities to some players, but pretty much just going with the overcast conditions. I've gone with an experienced bowler. So Fulcher's back, even though Fulcher hasn't had the best of years with the ball. He was good in the 20 over campaign, which we dominated. 1 wicket at an average of 131. Economy rate's far too expensive. When I'm getting him back to that New Zealand squad, he's going to start to have to perform. We brought Michael Ray back with Jacob Duffy. Obviously, Duffy will open up the bowling with Kitson. We've got the 2 spinners obviously operating there as well. But I think we're a wee bit light in the batting, but that's okay. Yeah, it's just a really good eye-opener for some of these young fellas to see how well they perform. So let's get into this match, shall we? Huge game in the scheme of the one-day season. I'm going to bowl first on this surface. Offer a wee bit for the seamers up front. Obviously, we've got our 2 spinners that can do a bit of a job as well. Jacob Duffy, the veteran, 33 years of age. You'd say Jacob Duffy is still performing relatively good for us in terms of that. So we're just going to give Kitson the opening ball too. He's been really good in the middle overs, but he's been promoted to try to rattle things up front. The local Otago lad, who we've really nurtured into the team, really. Like, Kitson's career has really taken off in the limited overs forms. Brilliant. Just want him to get a wee bit better at the first class stuff, but that will come along with opportunity, I think, as time goes on. So, reasonable start here for the Otago Vaults. 32 for 1 after 10. They haven't really got out of control yet. We're going to operate Michael Ray at one end. We have been using Glenn Phillips a wee bit too, guys. That's the bowls 3 or 4 overs here and there as well, so he's just a handy little option for us. Kitson out of the attack. Bring in Fulcher. Radio just got to get into some form, really. Fulcher, if he can. Michael Ray, a wee bit expensive out of the attack. So was Fulcher in that over. So the change bowl has sort of been a wee bit ineffective for us. Is Seifert 30 or 48, 3 boundaries, and Kane Williamson looking reasonably okay as well. But this could be a big moment in the game, as Fulcher's just got Kane Williamson play a false shot, and he's gone LBW for 21. You're probably wondering why Kane's not in the team. He's 37 years of age now. He's sort of coming towards the end of his career. Still in relatively good nick in terms of form. So the spin, just trying to do a job here, just trying to contain a little bit. So 1 for 24 for Fulcher, 3 overs, none for 16 for Bickerton. Glenn Phillips into the attack now, just operating their 3 spinners. Obviously suits a wee bit of turn at this surface, so just gonna hopefully get through a lot of overs of spin today. And Glenn Phillips will pick up a valuable wicket. He's gonna get the wicket of Williams. It's gone for 17. Fulcher a wee bit expensive again today. 8 overs, 1 maiden, 1 for 43. Jacob Bickerton into the attack, and probably will bring back Michael Ray potentially as well. I think we'll bowl Fulcher out. 5 overs, number 29 for Bickerton. It's on the more of expensive side of things today, Bickerton. Michael Ray, 3 for none for 17. We'll bring back Jacob Duffy for a couple overs as well. Just trying to search for that wicket, you know, as well. Like, we're sort of just a wee bit out of touch, like, just at the moment. Seifert looking very established now. 4 overs, none for 30 for Michael Ray. He's had a terrible day at the office. And Tim Seifert's just put up 100 off 111 deliveries, starting boundaries. Very controlled innings, being very composed. He said the bulk of the scoring in this innings, and he's farming most of the strike while we're at it. So 30. Jacob Duffy gets through a spell. Right, Glenn Phillips is just trying to get through some overs as well. 5 overs, none, 1 for 26 in his spell. Kitson into the attack as well. So disciplined performance required in the last 13 for the Otago Vault bowlers. Dwight Campbell with another Glenn Phillips over. We do. It's a wee bit expensive. 1 for 35. I think that has done a reasonable job there. We can get the field out, an extra man out for Bickerton. Kitson. Pick up the wicket of Carter. Carter was going about his business reasonably well. Like, we've talked a lot about Seifert in this episode so far, but 46 of 56 for Carter was a good support role. He's given this team a really good foundation to work with. So, Bickerton to Cocker, as Cocker is caught beautifully from the keeper. Bickerton's... We'll look at Bickerton's season so far. 14 wickets at 31.29. He's starting to develop the craft a wee bit. Still got a lot of years in him, and he's going to pick up another wicket. The key man of Tim Seifert. So, well bowled from Bickerton. Gives him a lot of confidence. 132 off 134, though, for Seifert. Brilliant innings. He sort of controlled that very well. Jacob Duffy into the attack as well. Now, just looking for another wicket. The Otago side. Jacob Duffy will pick one up as well. Ma'avare, because he played a season for Otago. He's gone for 8. He's had a modest career. He's just sort of a man that fills in here and there. He's played quite a few matches. 9 overs, 2 for 56. Probably going to bowl him out, actually. where I'm just a bit concerned he'll go for a wee bit too much. Kitson continuing his impressive form. Like, he must be on the Black Cats radar, this guy, for limited over stuff. He's just an excellent bowler these days. Just really, really cleaning them up very nicely. And he's going to pick up a 5 over. Bowled them out for 285, and it's going to be a really crucial run chase as we try to get these runs. All-time record against Northern Districts, Kitson 5 for 55. Complete standout performance. 23 years of age now, but he's been in the Otago setup for a very long time, ever since he was a young 17-year-old, I believe, when we picked him up. So, been around, been getting regular game time now, and it's starting to pay off. Bickerton bowled well in his spell, 2 for 62, and that development's coming along quite nicely for him. In the test match, New Zealand responded with 306. Pretty much all-round effort from the New Zealand side. So, yeah, Neil Lewis and Glenn Phillips to open up here, needing a very good run chase. Need someone to step up, get that big 100 like Tim Seifert got, and then we just need good support roles alongside with that as well. Lewis has had a few decent little starts into his career. He's 20 years of age. Just had a wee bit of an eye-opener this season. Like, the level between second 11 cricket and top-level cricket is a reasonable one. It's a lovely shot from Glenn Phillips. Valuable experienced man at the top of the order now. Like, obviously, with all the retirements we had last season, he's been a key signing for us as we've tried to give some of the young fellas more of a go this season. It's a good shot down the ground. If we can win this, we go ahead of Northern Districts. That's the key element in this. Two very big games of cricket. And Lewis is gone. He's gone for 13 off 22. Brings Max Turner to the crease, who's had a couple of centuries in the campaign. This would be looking to form a partnership. Another promising young opener that's been given an opportunity here at Otago. Very poor bowling from Matt Henry. 65 for 1. Lovely shot, that's 4. It's a powerful shot from Max Turner. That's right into the stands, that one. It's 14 off 19. Just supporting Phillips, who's brought up another half century. Would love Glenn Phillips to kick on here. He's just demonstrating his true hitting ability. Very talented cricketer, Glenn Phillips. It's a good shot. The overall's pretty quiet. The Ben Sears was keeping things under control. 20 off 23 for Turner, 58 off 57 for Phillips. Let's pick that up nicely. Just making sure we get to 103 for 1 after 18 overs. Just going to continue to bat deep if we can. Got a wee bit more batting today. Ajit Fulcher is in the lineup. I think Ajit had a pretty rough day at the office, didn't he? Just thinking about it. Might be rotated out again. Just going to get him out of that. Just don't know what he's done this season, but he's just not taking the wickets that he was. Run rate's around about 6 and over at the moment for the Otago side. It's pretty good batting at the moment. Like, Turner's playing his part, working the strike round. Phillips is scoring comfortably. Playing some good shots all around the wicket. It's got to control proceedings. That's what we want from this side. It's a good shot. Powerful flick off the legs. That's 4. No ball as well. So that's a free hit. The next delivery from leg. You can't give these guys too many freebies. Maiden over. It's a couple of tight overs here from the Northern District side as they look to clamp up the Otago side. 50 for Max Turner. That's good batting from the youngster. Like I said, he's only 19 years of age. Very good one-day campaign. Not so good in the 20 over in first class. But those statistics will improve, you know. Like, I truly think he's a real up-and-coming talent. Glenn Phillips is gone. needed to kick on there. He's gone for 83 off 88. The experience of Jeffrey Cox to the crease now. 24 years of age, Jeffrey Cox now. Pretty established member of the squad. Just hasn't really delivered too much over the last wee while. Love him to get a few runs. It's 164 for 2 after 29. It's a good shot. Good over for the Otago side. 113 required at 5.6. 8 wickets in hand. That's the big thing for us. It's a good shot. Max Turner works it down the ground. That's 4. Otago desperate to keep the season alive. Ben Sears is about to bowl out. So big call from Northern Districts using one of their more good bowlers towards the start here. We're going to target Allen a wee bit here. 185 for 2. Oh, gets to the edge just past the keeper there. Has Max Turner. Full toss, punished. Terrible delivery. 6 off the over already. Can we get another... Yes, we can. We get another boundary. That's 10 off the over. That's a good over for Otago. Jeffrey Cox has played a real handy knock already. Just scoring the strike rate's well over 100. 200 for 2 after 34 overs. It's a bit more maturity from these guys now just to get the score home. This is good batting. Cox knows there's wickets in the hutch. So he can have a bit of a license and get this team really close to victory. And he's being picked up by Allen, so it's good. Innings comes to an end. 30 off 19. Brings Anthony Snow in, who's had a really good campaign as well. 207 for 3 now. Need one more decent partnership here. Don't want to bring these guys back into the game. He's cleared the hip there, Turner, and he's hit that all the way for 6. So 8 off the over for the Otago side. And gets to the pitch of the delivery there, Snow, and hits it for 4. Plays and misses at that. So 79 off 85 for Turner, 6 off 4 for Snow. 64 runs needed at 4.9 and over. So this is a pretty standard scoring rate that we have to score at. We're just going to bat the overs out to set the pace we're going at. We should get this. And as soon as I say that, Turner's gone. He's needed to kick on there. He's gone for 85. A wee bit of a door opens for the Northern District side. We've just got to assure the dugout that we're effectively going to get there. Pretty much a baseball term. Talking cricket here. Pretty much the guys back in the pavilion. That there's no demons in this pitch. There shouldn't be any pressure on. Get this. You think with Finn Allen's experience too. Like Finn Allen pretty much is getting towards 30 in his career. It's a good shot again. Snow playing that beautifully. But yeah, 28 years of age, Finn Allen. He's been a very valuable member of our team anyway. Love him to get 100 in first class cricket. He's played quite a bit for Otago, obviously, at that level. Good shot from Snow, just easing the pressure off. Finn Allen's played all sorts of roles for Otago over the years, and he's been a very valuable signing. Good shot again. This guy looks really good, Snow, I have to say. He just looks really composed and playing good shots all around the wickets. It's a good shot. It's a big over too. Williams needed to keep that tight. 23 runs at 2.8 and over. It's a beautiful shot from Finn Allen. Otago doing a really good job with this chase. Been really clinical here today. When it matters. It's a beautiful drive down the ground. That's 4. Fields up. Trying to contain a wee bit here. $279 for 4. And that's a wicket. Snow, 44 off 34. Would be gutted he couldn't see that off to the end there. 23 for 5. As Finn Allen crucially finishes that off. And that is a really good run chase from the Otago. So that could have been a tricky chase, just with a wee bit of overcast conditions, a wee bit of turn on offer. But contribution from mainly Phillips and Turner. Like, Cox and Snow come in and had a pretty impressive strike rates. And that is a vital win. And Wellington beat Central Districts by 10 wickets as well. So that puts us in second on the table with one game to go. Obviously, probably with the fixtures, we'll have a wee look to see if... okay, so that's our fixtures. I want to see all the fixtures for us. So in the round is Canterbury, Northern Districts, Wellington, Auckland. Canterbury Northern District, so that's 1v5, 2v3 and 4v6, so got to win the game anyway. We're not going to be too worried about other results. We're going to control destiny in our hands. Finn Allen and Glenn Phillips called up to the New Zealand team, so we're going to have to make some changes to our team, guys, effectively. We'll just give you guys that final result there. Yeah, pretty good run chase from New Zealand. A wee bit disappointed in Sutherland. He's had a real battle this season. He's been a wee bit out of touch, but how can you say that's out of touch? He's just been so good everywhere else. Got to be out of form sooner or later. But yeah, anyhow, we'll change our team, guys, and we'll be back with our team for Central Districts. Here's our team, guys. We are pretty much a wee bit light on maybe a quality player in terms of a batter. But we're going to trust Haywood in that middle order there. So Aswood's been brought back in the squad, obviously, for Glenn Phillips. Taylor at opening, Turner at 3, Cox at 4, Snow at 5, Fulcher at 6. He's going to have to play a very key role in that. All the top 5 is going to have to get the bulk of the runs here. Haywood at 7. Michael Ray will be dropped out of the team. We're going to go for Brady here. I'm going to give him a run there. So he's going to be batting in an unfamiliar role of... yeah, he's going to be batting at 8. Got a couple of spinners there. We've got plenty of bowling choices, so that's the main thing. We will open up with Brady, actually. We'll keep Duffy in the middle section there. And this is going to be the team. That will hopefully get us to another part of the process where we play knockout cricket. Right, let's go. Let's get a good start here with the bat. We're going to have to get something well over 250, and we're going to have to bowl very well to that plan. So... good start required. Can't collapse here. Marcus Taylor getting into his work. .24 without loss. Down the ground. Beautiful shot. That's 4 more. Aswood again. Gets that away. People have been in good form this season across all formats for Otago, except for maybe the first class, but obviously we'll work on that. Want to continue our limited overs dominance. It's a good shot from Aswood. This is a good partnership. It's a good stabiliser partnership. Just going to have to bat for a while. I have to say, these guys are going to have to put on partnerships with everyone else as well. We've got to have an anchor for the innings, I think, and Aswood maybe stepping up towards that role. 62 without loss after 10. Very happy with the start. Can't complain about it, really. Good shot. That is just exquisite. Well over the ball there. A good hook from Taylor. 4 runs. Rutherford into the attack. I wanted this guy, Rutherford. He was sort of played overseas, played his trade, and he's come on and got a wicket. He's got the wicket of Taylor for 26. Brings Turner to the crease. We're shockers for losing wickets in clump, so we've got to be mindful of that. Both teams, of course, have got to win this game to be the best possible chance of qualifying. If we lose, I think we're out anyway, so we're here to win. It's good shots. A bit of a play and a miss from Aswood. Plays a lovely shot down the ground. Aswood just got over 50. 56 off 51 deliveries. 9 boundaries in that. Obviously, Turner's just joined him. 94 for 1 after 15. Just going above 6s at the moment. For 1 after 16. It's a good shot again. Aswood. Don't want to put the markers on him. He's just doing his job. Young Max Turner just looking to cement more of a spot on the side. He's doing a job at 3. It's a good shot again. He's played a lovely couple of hook shots there. Some good shots all around the ground from the Otago side. Like the field, it's going to be hard to place if we keep doing this. It's a good shot again. Just beats the diving guy there. 72 off 62 Aswood now. Beautiful shot. Showing the placemaker's name. Beats the 2 infield mid on and mid off, and that's 4. Central Districts will be a bit worried here. But they know Central Districts were one better light today. They'll know that from their analysis. So it's all about platform for very much the majority of the innings for the Otago side. Keeping a steady pace. Picked up quite nicely. It's 4 more. It's a sort of a wide third man there, and down the ground again. Just a couple of bad deliveries per over from the Central District side. That's what's hurting them at the moment. Another key partnership starts to form. Turner, beautiful shot down the ground. He moves into the 40s. 40 off 45 deliveries. Hasn't had to do too much. He's just done his job. Working it round. He's played a bit of a dicey shot there, but that's okay. Was still there at the end of the day. Another good shot down the ground. Runs a good over from Rutherford there too. 94 off 81 Aswood. Make that 98. He's one of the senior men in the team. He's at a tender age of 24, Aswood, but the career will advance a bit more. It's good. No, he's at 99. I think he's gone for 99. He is 99 off 89. What a shame. 78 for 2. It's Cox. Be looking to pick up the rate for the Otago side just a tad. 6 off 1 delivery. It is a good shot. That's 50 for Max Turner, I believe. We're still chipping away, getting some good runs here. Yeah, 56 off 57 Max Turner. He's done a really tidy job. Just got to keep chipping away. We need a couple big scores here if we are to be in the game against Central Districts. Got a lot of bowling options. That's the beauty of today if we get a good score. If someone gets pummeled, at least we've got a couple of other backup options. 205 for 2 now. Good shots. 3 boundaries in a row. 3 different sort of shots from Turner too, playing all around the wicket. 71 off 62, 12 boundaries in his innings. 17 boundaries in the Aswood innings too, so there was a lot of productivity there in terms of boundaries. Turner gets away with that. I thought he was going to hit it straight down that guy's throat there. Hasn't. Oh, he's gone now though. He hasn't kicked on to 100 either. 225 for 3 now. This brings Anthony Snow to the crease as he'll be looking to play himself in. Good shot. Full toss from Rutherford. Gets the treatment. It's a dicey run. He's run himself out, Snow, and the innings is sort of falling apart a wee bit now for Otago. Another at least 65 to 70 runs just to get over that 300 threshold. Give their bowlers something really good to bowl to. Can Ajit Fulcher show his ability with the bat? He's a handy batsman to bring in. Average of 27. Does a very good job with the bat on occasions. Just a wee bit out of touch this season, though. It's a good shot. Just nurdles it down to third man. As the run rate continues to keep going. It's a good shot. Well picked up all the way for 6. Eight overs left to try and compile some runs. This is a good wee innings from Vulture now. He's starting to get up towards runnable his strike rate now. Beautiful delivery from Randall. Picks up the wicket of Cox. 35 of 31. Decent contribution. So you'd love to see the all-round talent of Haywood. And he hasn't delivered again. It's that brittle batting coming into play now. Just want to sneak over 300, do the volts. If we got enough batting to get that over 300. It's a good shot in the end from Vulture. Bit of a miscue, but he's miscued it nicely into a gap and picked up a valuable boundary. Good shot again. It's a decent over. It's really needed from the volts. 4 overs remain. Still got a wee bit of a license to hit here. Randall will pick up another one. He's bowled alright, Randall, actually. He's done a really good job sort of containing. Jacob Bickerton at the crease now. Bickerton only lasts the delivery and he's gone. 296 for 8. Duffy has known to get a few runs here and there. The 300's up for Otago. So they've done one thing. They've given themselves the best of opportunities to try and win this game. Just got to get a wee bit of icing on top. It's well picked up from Jacob Duffy. That's flowing over the boundary. That's gone all the way for 6. 11 off 4, Jacob Duffy. Very valuable innings. 13 off 6. Runnable 36 for Ajit Vulture. 311 for 8. Another boundary would be nice just to top things off, and Jacob Duffy's managed to do that. A last ball of the innings. 315 for 8. And Duffy's gone. He's gone for 17 off 12. Very valuable knock, you'd have to say. 315 for 9. Really good performances from Ashwood and Turner. Like, Cox and Vulture did a tidy enough job as well with the bat. And we've got something that I'm pretty happy to defend. Allen with 100. Good to see Finn Allen pick up another 100. He's a talented enough cricketer at the end of the day. He's picked up, I believe, his second 100 of the campaign. Sutherland was quite good there for them as well, which is good. Young Brady, let's see how he goes. It's a wee bit overcast. It does favour us a wee bit. We're going to keep it a good line in length. Try and pressure these Central Districts players. And Kitson, just a good area. Good areas this man bowls. He picks up the early wicket of Wales, out for 4. So 27 for 1 after 10. The run rate's creeped up to 7.2 already as we bring in Haywood into the attack. I think how we'll probably do it here is like the 2 spinners may bowl a few overs each. We'll rely on the paceman quite a bit in this attack to potentially strike through. So 1 over for 14. That is instantly out of the attack for Haywood. Starting to get on top here, Central Districts, but a key moment in the game is getting the wicket of Will Young. Vulture's come back strongly. Got the wickets, more importantly. 1 over for 8 there. Jacob Duffy will be brought in a wee bit later in the innings. It's Jacob Bickerton. Try and combine, get a few overs of spin in. Vulture's trying to bring it back. He's been a wee bit expensive there. We had to bring Jacob Duffy in now. 91 for 2 after 19. As McRory, 46 of 52. Clarkson, 26 of 22 there. So just looking for any sort of wickets. Bickerton will come out of the attack now. Jacob Duffy's been relatively tight enough. 5 per over. Try and force that run rate up a little bit. 1 for 28. It's been a tough little spell there for Kitson. bold young Brady as well. He had a really good first up spell without too much success. Looks like a promising young find for us. Jacob Duffy, 5 overs, none for 33 now. 160 for 2 after 29. It's getting to the stage now where we'll be worrying a little bit because we haven't got too many. We've only got the 2 breakthroughs. We've got 2 men really starting to find their feet here, to say the least. Hayward's just been so expensive. Bring the spinners back just to see if we can get any sort of breakthrough going. 7.1 and over required, but with all the wickets in hand, it's going to be really tough going. We're going to bring a Jeep Vulture over the wickets. Can we get some sort of miracle ball or something going? Bickerton. Vulture's just been average again. Jacob Duffy into the attack. 212 for 2 after 35. 104 at 6.9. Central District's game to lose now. 108 off 79 for Clarkson. He's batted brilliantly in this innings. Going to try and short pitch deliveries for a while. And immediately was struck some success. There's McRory's gone for 83 off 93. Bickerton now the attack as well. We're going to just change it up. Going to use Hayward. And just try anything in our power just to get a few wickets and get that confidence back up again. Jacob Duffy just doing a job at back of a length now. Just a few more short pitch deliveries coming into play. Clarkson's out for 120 off 86 deliveries. Big innings though. But he's left his team a wee bit to do. And the veteran Jacob Duffy coming in immediately making an impact. Well and truly back in this game now. Daryl Mitchell departs for a duck. He's gone. Fulcher will be back into the attack now. Just try and get him through some overs. Get in good areas again. Even though they've taken 7 off this over, it's another wicket. Fulcher gets another one in a reasonable spot. They were coasting at one point, these Central District side. They've just lost their way a little bit. Just due to a short pitch barrage from Jacob Duffy. It's just been a change of plan, change of tactic. It's worked beautifully. 4 for 46, Jacob Duffy now. 54 runs at 5.4, but only 3 wickets in hand. That's what will concern the Central District side. He's going to try short pitch with Kitson as well. Just Jacob Duffy, a 5 for. He still delivers, the veteran. 19 off 10 for Graves. And Kitson, 1 wicket away for Otago to make the playoffs for the one-day competition. And Kitson will finish it off. It wasn't the best of bowling performances, but Jacob Duffy turned that game on its head. Got the 2 key men, and then he just rattled through the order, and Kitson finishes it off. Another 5 in that illustrious career of his. He's nearly at 200 one-day international wickets. 13 wickets to 19.46 for the campaign. And results would have went in our favour, I believe, anyway. So, yeah, we're playing Central Districts again in the knockouts, guys. So, really looking forward to that. And Kay could be back from duty as well, which could be really good. Though it looks like he's on international duty. So join us for that episode, guys, of the preliminary final against Central Districts and hopefully the final against, I believe, Canterbury. Yep. So, yeah, let's hopefully add another piece of silverware to our cabinet this season.